passive on the ultimate. Yeah. And you've got Earthshaker wants to go for a Blink Dagger. You've got Ember Spirit that can dive forward with Remnants. Faceless Void with the Time Wall. So there is going to be the leap forward. Mavis with the Nature's Attendance. Is he going to be able to save him? One more right click. Mid one gets himself another kill. 2-0 so far in the lane. 2 minutes in. Having a really good time here on this off-lane Mirana. I mean, top lane, okay, they're going to be able to get the kill onto Paulson. There was the drag back by Bark to dispose underneath the tier 1 tower. And Mavis gets a return kill onto Afu here, the bottom lane. Really good, though. Again, Bark going to be able to get that drag back just underneath, and the aggro was on the Undying from the tower. So, good setup for the kill.
And Krish is starting to pull ahead in the mid lane as well on the bat rise.
4 more mangoes to go, and even has like a 4, because obviously the reset comes in from the death. Look at this as well, the tier 2 tower going to be able to take down Critch. He was just diving Moon. Got all the way top lane. They're going to be able to try and make a dive. Paulson, can he do anything with this now as well? Going to be the double bushwhack. So they get the kill onto Paulson, but the chase is on. CDR hits that bash. Does he want to go for even more? He's going to have that time walk to get himself in if he wants to, but doesn't want to commit underneath the tier 1 tower.
Still very risky. Well, bottom lane.
Multi-shot comes through. Mid one has to go for the leap away. Afu with the enchant totem. Does he want to maybe try and turn this one around here? But the ice arrow is coming through onto Afu. And Afu, one more right click. He uses that. Was that the very far in the stick? Enough to keep him alive there. But Mavis does get the follow-up kill. 2 points into the enchant there for the enchantress. Nothing into the impetus just yet. Possibly interrupted. He's even got an assist in there as well. Wanted to kill the ice shot. The silence coming through onto mid one now as well. Mid one, Mavis gets another kill, and mid one just hanging around so low HP, couldn't get the leap off because of the silence, and maybe a little bit of a good
losing his life. There's a zombie coming after him. There's a Pelosin punching him in the face, and Box like he is gonna lose his life in the end. Oh, mid one.
Gets a kill, but there's just going to be 3 heroes stacking up onto Carlo. Carlo can get himself away, and Chant Totem comes out the fish of the right click. Carlo trying to do what he can with the furry fires, the magic stick to heal up. Paulson's going to get pretty darn low, but Carlo doesn't have any spells. The tower shots, Afu, oh, it's going to be his courier being targeted. Will it go down? Mavis might be able to get it. He will be able to. Afu stops. He was trying to micro that now as well, but Paulson might be the follow-up. It's going to be his courier that goes down there as well, and that's going to be his boots for the next minute or so. He's going to be a slow zombie. He's going to be an OG zombie, like a Dawn of the Dead zombie.
By the way, the mid one...
They're going to be able to make a move onto Krish. Was that Fisher? He's going to try and block him off. He does get it on the right side now as well. And the Firefly, it's already been used, so Krish going to be in trouble. Can he get himself away from this one? Krish, Moon, where's he going to be able to go? Searing Chains, it doesn't actually connect him. Goes onto the creeps, was that slight fist. He's already used that now as well. The lasso gets the kill onto Afu. Afu just stuck around a little bit too long, and thanks to that Searing Chains connecting to the creeps and not the Bat Rider, he does...
Oh, they care about Mavis? Are you in no man's land? It might be.
Point blank arrow into the leap, into the Starstorm. They do get the kill. Meanwhile, top lane, CDR gets taken down. Carlo and Bark combining for those the unleash to unleash the damage from Bark, and they do get that kill onto the Faceless Void. He is all 6. He did have the Chronosphere, but I guess he was just locked down by the Bushwhack.
There for a while. And by the way, check out what Aston's going for the Hammer Midas, realizing it's going to be a long game. Afu?
Yeah, Mavis, there is going to be the TP in though. Christian, do you want to try and get on top of someone? The Sharpshooter going to be channel here from Carlo. Where do you go? The lasso is going to be locking down onto Moon. Borg gets the damage. Going to be able to go with the double kill, and now Paulson going to be chased down. Are they going to have enough damage to take him down? They absolutely are. It's just going to be a matter of time before the zombie is slain.
No Mirana, no Faceless Void, SMG. They've been in the mid lane for a long time. TNC was like, you know what, let's just go. Let's all of them just go there. And they just bring the numbers, 4 versus 3. And I believe 4 is more than 3, so easier for them to take the fight. Hey, I went to a good school, man. They taught me the maths.
I went to him down a little bit. Mavis might not be so lucky here, though. He walks up into 2 heroes. Time dilation going to be used. Even the Flash going for this now as well. Skeletons, but the time walk comes forward now as well. CDR. Slider Fist comes out, and Moon does get the kill.
I mean, for all this aggression that TNC's got, they've only got 1 tower.
Spirit was able to get himself away. Piggy Paul coming from Afu. Afu going to get himself away from this, though. Mid one coming in from the sidelines. They might still get the kill into Afu. Yeah, mid one just decides, you know what, mate? You are on your own.
Not a big loss. I mean, he's only level 5 on the Earthshaker, so he still doesn't... Against the Tome is 8. Another guy's like, well, I thought you were having a bad game. Bok?
Speaking of having a bit of a bad game here, Bok will be locked down. Searing Chains. The arrow actually landed on a creep, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it is. So saving Private Ryan right there, but it doesn't really matter. In the end, they still get the kill, and it's a big kill. You know, Bok as well as Krish have to have a good game, and Bok, I mean, he's not bad.
Might be able to get something out of this. CDR is just waiting. Slight Fist comes in. Searing Chains. Chronosphere going to be committed onto this now as well, and it looks like they might be able to get the kill onto the Marty once again. If they want to try and drop the Tombstone, but he's going to try and turn it around with the Unleash, and he's surviving through this. The sidekick, it keeps him alive. It keeps him going. Mavis gets the reveal here with the dust. The Critch lasso onto the Undying. Do they have enough to get the shot? And it looks like the sharpshooter, yeah, Carlo this time, headshots onto the zombie, and Critch going to be locked down long enough to get this kill. Carlo could be in trouble. He's already used that scurry charge, and where can he go with this time walk forward for the Faceless Void if they want to use it? Do they get the bash off though? He is going to go for the time walk. The first hit bash, time dilation comes out now as well, and Carlo, he gets that bushwhack off, but CDR was that time walk. He gets the kill with the sleight of fist, and now mid one for the back behind the enemy lines, jumping in. Arrow will miss, but he still gets the kill there with those Maelstrom procs and the Starstorm damage.
I love how Afu arrives as the fight ends. He was actually top farming the whole time to get level 6. He
to the Starstorm, and Asta, Carlo gets himself a double kill, but Asta inside the Roche pit. Mid one claims that kill. Does he get bashed by Roshan? He gets himself out.
I mean, honestly, that fight went so... First, we get a 3-man Chronosphere, but he has to walk through the field. Pretty good for him. There's something tool. Yeah,
there's something. That's what it is. Yeah, the fish, the Enchantotem. Critch has to use that BKB. He does have the lasso, but he's not able to get in range. He's going to have to settle for the Earthshaker now as well, but the Moonlight Shadow is going to be used. Arrow flies through. Doesn't connect onto anyone. There's going to be a really nice flame break onto Afu now as well. He does take the shot from the sharpshooter, trying to turn around onto Fisher. Hunter's bow comes out now as well, so they're going to be able to settle for that kill onto the Earthshaker. Can they go even further onto Paulson? Paulson will be revealed. Yeah, the Faceless Void not interested in this fight at all. But Moon, he says, we can turn, we can go now, we can do a little bit of damage. But the Force Staff, it gets Mercy out of the range of the arrow.
Hurricane Pike, actually. It's the Drow Hurricane Pipe. She just pushes him away.
I mean, Moon, he has to move himself back. He jumps so far away. Is where Faceless Void Chronosphere there is. If you want to try and go for this, the lockdown onto Mavis. But the Bushwhack onto mid one. This might be really good. Did you want to pop the Chronosphere? He's going to be able to catch only the Marcy in this now as well. And it's still going to be a kill for here. Critch does go down, dispose. Moon, does he have a remnant to jump to? He's going to be silenced. Echo Slam on the back line. It's going to be enough to save Moon now as well. Enchantotem, they get the kill onto the Drow range, and they can go for even more. Time walk up in 1 second. Carlo through the trees with the scurry, but he's just going to scurry right into Afu's path. Enchantotem's going to be off the mark. Fisher on cooldown for the next couple of seconds. Backlines, Spock. Can they get on top of him? He's going to try and go with the rebound off his creep, but the Fisher comes through the Enchantotem. He's going to be locked down. He's going to be killed off.
Afu had a terrible early game, but he just made up for it with that huge Echo Slam coming in from a very different...
If you looked in the early game, it's still a 4K net worth lead here to SMG. I like to say, that was when the Faceless Void wasn't really getting involved. He did get involved in that last fight, but it wasn't a full 5-man team fight. Now they're going to be able to get the leap onto the Hurricane Pike as well. But the leap comes forward. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Astor. He goes down straight away. The lasso, but the BKB is up for the Marana. Marana made one. What can he do with this? Mavis trying to get himself away from this one with the Nature's Attendants coming through. They still have the damage to burst through the Bambi.
And Asta, dude, mid one is hitting like a truck. He's also got the Brigand's Blade, which gets stronger and stronger. The more he hits with it, he's going for the Yash, so that's a ton of attack speed as well. It's just... And of course with the leap attack speed down, so he just hits so get it, especially if you can get it before a multi-shot.
Yeah, meanwhile, though, there is going to be the reveal coming through onto Moon. Moon can get himself away from this Chronosphere. He does actually catch Moon, but he's going to be on Critch now as well. The BKB's come through the mid one. Sharpshooter going to be tanked up there now as well. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Mavis, following up with the kill onto Critch. And Critch will go down. They can go even further onto this now as well. And Asta just has to retreat. The arrow will be off the mark. Doesn't connect onto anybody. And the zombies Asta takes care of, though. The time walk, though, the diving onto tier 3s. The Gust comes out. Faceless Void doesn't want to use that BKB. There's going to be a really nice Fisher into the leap, the damage. And Asta, will he go down in his own base while there's still tier 2 standing? God. He's going to go down. And SMG just saying, this is our base now. CDR has that time walk once again. Box going to get really down low, trying to do what he can with the unleash damage in that sidekick, but he's still going to be killed off the Echo Slam on the back lines. And this is going to be tier 4's dove here from the side of SMG at 27 minutes, and tier 2 still stand.
Oh, dude, it's just the draft is so strong from SMG and TNC. They did not address this at all. I mean, it wasn't even an amazing, again, 2-man corner with Moon caught into it, but they can't do anything. Then they just run over them. They got all the tools they have. They have the heals coming out. They got stun. Afu can just stun from my way. He's got an Aether Lens as well. So just a super solid draft by SMG. And look at that, Krish.
They're going to go even further. Yeah.
He's a mile away. Look, what is this fissure range? What is this? He just catches fissure from oh god. It's SMG looking so good at this.
Yeah, and 25 to 32 here, 18k net worth lead. Like I say, even with the early lead, I guess you can call it, in terms of kills that TNC had, they never really had that net worth advantage here. And it is starting to just, not even slowly snowball, it is just fallen off the mountain in favor of Team SMG. They're going to be able to lock down Asta again. Asta doesn't have the BKB at all, so he wasn't able to deal. Even the bashes from the Faceless Void would have dealt with that anyway. So now they just get themselves a second set of racks. There's still a tier 2 tower on the bottom lane, but SMG, they've completely taken over this base. All the base belongs to them, and they're even going to be able to go further. They take down Carlo. And this is going to be, what? Do you have any way back here as TNC? I don't think you do. Your Scepter, Marcy, pops that BKB. Going to try and do what he can with the Unleash, but he's still just getting taken down. And that's going to be the buyback from Asta, but I don't know how much this is going to deal. CDR, he gets that time up forward right onto Asta now as well. He's going to be pushed away. So they are going to be able to pop the Aegis. But this is just a full reset for the Faceful Void, who's got a Chronosphere, catches 2, and now they can go onto Astra as well. Lockdown onto Bridge. GG's good to call you. Faceful, because he's all up in the face of TNC.
You know, after they got the team wipe top, I looked at the graph and it actually said 0% chance for TNC. Gaben's usually not like that. He's usually like, oh no, I'll give them a